Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for American Horror Story, Delicate Season 12, Episode 3, When the Bough Breaks. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna go with it surrounding with the tone being this lullaby, but I guess we gonna go with it. We gonna go with it. Anna, she is playing with this cute. I mean, this baby is so cute. He's so cute and chunky and cuddly like, and she's just playing with him and throwing him up in the air. She tosses him up in the air, and then he's just gone. She can hear him crying, and then her dress from the bottom up, from the hem of her garment, it's almost like it's lit up in flames, but it's like it's blood, so it just seeps all the way through. It just starts turning blood red all the way up. Of course, she's dreaming. Then we see she and Dex are riding in the car, and he tells her that he's been in touch with the police. They're pulling the security cameras to see if they can find Nurse Ivy on the cameras. Anna, she don't think they're gonna believe her anyway because everything she's been telling them, everybody's just been like, there, girl. Just get some rest. Here, just get some rest. You need some rest. Dex, he asks her what she wants to do now. And she says, try again. And he thinks that they should wait, to try to, have another baby and go through this process all over again. Anna, she just feels like somebody is messing with her womb. She feels like somebody is trying to stop her from getting pregnant. Something is going on. Whoever, whatever, doesn't want her to get pregnant. And while they're talking, Kamal in the front, he eavesdropping, he driving. She just asks him to pull over. She gets out. She gonna walk. While on her little stroll, she takes a detour through the woods. I don't know why, but she takes a detour through the woods and she stumbles on this like campfire, and she hears that lullaby again. She hears somebody singing, "Rock goodbye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock." And Miss Preacher is sitting up in the tree. And she's like, "I was looking for you. I've been looking for you, girl." Of course, she tries to find her way back home. It's nighttime now because she was running out of there. Dex, he was worried sick. He been on the line with the police. And he says that a search party been out there to look for her. Like some time has passed. And all she thinking is it's just been a few hours. No, girl. The people have been looking for you. We had told them that you was missing. And so she thinks that she tells them about Miss Preacher being in the trees and all of that and seeing her in the woods, and she thinks that Miss Preacher is behind all of this and that Miss Preacher is her stalker and all of that. So Dex, Kamal, and Anna, they go back out into the woods where she saw the campfire and Miss Preacher, but of course it ain't nothing on the ground that it ain't no residue, wood, none of that. It looks like there's no burn marks or nothing. It looks like she's making this all up. Yes, yet again. Also, no Miss Preacher in the trees. Instead of Miss Preacher, there's this white owl. Owls are so creepy. They are the creepiest animals I've ever seen. They are like, they make me so uneasy. And I'm assuming like that's the point. I'm feeling like when it comes to owls, like with it being like imagery and all of that, I feel like that's why they use owls, because they are so creepy. And they something about the fact that they can turn their heads all the way around. It's just weird, and they have that look in their eyes. They are just creepy. I'm like, I'm not an owl fan. Anyway, Anna, she looks up all them troll accounts that, the Annihilate Anna, the what's it called? Preacher Speaks. To no avail. None of them exist. All gone. She's sitting there, she picking at her face and all of that. I don't know. It's peeling. It's just peeling something awful. I don't. It's not your average pimple. Something's going on with her skin. Anyway, she falls asleep and she wakes up like less than a few minutes later, and it's a whole new day. It's a whole new day. And she's standing in the mirror, and Dex is over there in the bed asleep. She hears that singing again, so she follows the singing. They're singing the Rockabye Baby. And it's Blanca from Pose. It's Blanca. Blanca in there pumping. She's a new mom herself. She was looking at a video of her baby. And she said singing the song and all that, it helps her kind of lactate and bring the milk down so she can pump. She's the house manager. I'm forgetting what her name is, but we're gonna call her Blanca. She's the house manager, like I said. Anna, she want to see the video. She's like, can I see the video? So she shows her the video of her baby, and of course it's a little bit triggering, you know, because she just suffered a miscarriage. She probably shouldn't have done that to herself. She notices this gift basket on the table, and it's from that director that was being all inappropriate with her. I'm thinking it's from him, the director of the movie that's done so well for her. Anyway, but how did he get her address? Because they're supposed to be in a disclosed location. You know, like nobody's supposed to know where she and her husband are at the moment, especially, you know, after that whole breakdown. Like, she on sabbatical. So who found out the address? How did anybody get the address to send anything? Dex thinks that Siobhan will make it all better, so he get her on the line so she can come over. Her phone starts ringing, and the ringtone is also Rockabye Baby. It's weird. It's Siobhan calling. Then when she turns around, somebody, you know, is interrupting her because she's about to answer the phone. It's Siobhan. And she's like, you was just calling me. Siobhan making it seem like, no, girl, like, it's been hours. Like, it's been some time. I just got here, you know, like, we talked hours ago. I don't know. You must not be getting some rest. You need some rest, you know. Anna is just losing time. She's just losing time. In her mind, it's been minutes, but in reality, it's been hours. It's been hours. She has like this little bit of wine on her face, and Siobhan gonna take her nasty ass finger and put it in her mouth and then try to proceed to rub it off like she that girl's mama. As a mama, don't even do that. Don't put your spit on people's face. That is disgusting. Thank you very much. You could have told me you got a little something. That's what you could have said. Girl, thinking we gonna do that? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, they look over at the basket. All the wine gone. The cheese, the crackers, the charcuterie ingredients are gone. Everything is gone. She done sat there and drank it all up and ate it all up. The apples, there were apples in the thing too. She done ate everything. The whole thing is empty. Siobhan, she think Anna need to eat. She's like, I think you need to eat. It's obvious she did. But you think she need to eat, and you gonna go in there and cut up some cucumbers and make a salad. Ma'am, don't ever think that making me a salad is comfort food. No. Absolutely not. A salad? And you think that's comforting? Anyway, they stand there, you know, and they commiserate over the both of them having a miscarriage. Anna asks for advice on how to cope with it, you know, how to cope with the grief. And she's like, let's get outside. Let's just go for a walk. They go for a walk. Anna brings up Dex. She thinks he's having an affair. Of course, Siobhan doesn't think so. So she puts down the pity party. Siobhan says, I'm going to give you one more week to rest, and then it's back out there. You know, I done booked the cover of Vogue for you, so we got to get back to work. I'm going to need you to wrap this mental health retreat on up. Siobhan, she ends up leaving because she gets a call from, I forgot who she said, but she gets a call from somebody. So she ends up leaving in anyway, you know, going on about her business. And Anna, she keeps on walking and she stumbles on that doll again. So it was like it's buried in the sand. And she keep on walking, and she in the rear view, like, you can see these two, they look like witches. They look like witches. And they just standing there looking at her. She gets home. I don't know why she in the basement, but she go right down to the basement. And she looking through the box, and it's baby items and all of that, looking at old pictures. Then there's a bassinet in the corner. And out of nowhere, the bassinet start ovulating, and it's playing the lullaby. She just sits there, and she opens up another bottle of wine, and she continues, looking through the box. And she falls asleep on the floor, after taking that whole bottle of wine down. She wakes up to these whispers, and they're coming from this, like, hidden door. She goes inside, of course, and she crawls in like an idiot, because that's all she can do in there is crawl. You can't even get out of there quickly, and you gonna go on and crawl on in there. So she crawl on in there, and once inside, the door slams behind her. And then she hears this laughter, and so she follows the sound. There's blood on the walls, and there's candles lit, and it's a whole lair. It's a whole secret pathway. She finds these shelves of babies and baby parts. And then she sees this chair with the stirrups under, the lights. And before she can run out, she's snatched up by them witches that was on the beach. They drag her and put her in the chair and strap her in. And they inject her with something. I don't know what they got her with, but they inject her with something. And when she comes back to, she's back in the same spot she was laying in the basement, laying on the floor. She runs upstairs. The door is locked. Dex lets her in. Like, what you doing down there? What's going on? And she's like, I felt the baby moving. I felt him moving. He just won't stop moving. He's been moving all day. And Dex, of course, is like, you need to go lay down. They going upstairs to go, they going to go upstairs, and she trip over that doll again. No, she falls, and the doll, like, kind of falls out of her pocket. I think that's what happened. And this time it has pins all in the stomach. Girl, somebody's doing the voodoo on you. Somebody's doing the voodoo. I don't... Anyway. I lost my place. Hold on, y'all. Okay, anyway, he says he lost the baby too. So, he all of this that she's putting him through, girl, this is not helping my grief, because he lost the child too. And it's not just her loss. So anyway, she calls the doctor. And, he tells her that she's experiencing phantom kicks and, all of that. It's not possible that she's pregnant. She lost way too much blood. Like, they checked, and they double checked. Ain't no more fetal tissue in your uterus, girl. No more. It's a done deal. And he says, you've gone through something traumatic. The dreams are normal. All of that is normal. It's just going to take some time. Then Blanca interrupts, asking if everything is okay. And she notices that Anna is bleeding from her mouth. Okay. So Anna, she Googles that symptom thinking, oh, this is a pregnancy symptom. And it is. That is very true for some people. Some women lose their teeth. Some women bleed, have bleeding gums. People, your skin might get bad. I lost my edges. They take you through. And so and it's different each time. It is different each time. So there is no guarantee that you might have your teeth the third time around, which is why I'm not doing it a third time around. You're not going to take me through a third time. Nope. Won't be me. Listen, the trauma has been had, and I'm done. I'm done. So all the women, more power to you, the ones who be having all the kids and just keep having them. It must be easy on them. That's why they do it. Because once if you experience losing your teeth one good time, I'm sure you'll be like, not no more, not no more. But anyway, she Googles that. So now she thinks she really pregnant. The next day, she goes to the pharmacy and she's browsing the baby owl. She grabs this baby blanket and she sniffs it, and all of a sudden, of course, the lights start flickering and she sees them witches walk by again. The store clerk kind of interrupts her trance, like, "Excuse me, ma'am, we're about to close in 5 minutes. You want to bring your final selections to the counter?" And she looking like, "You ain't see them witches?" And the lady like, "We're the only two in here." She see nothing. Anna tells her that she's looking for a baby heart monitor, and so she takes her over there on the owl where it's supposed to be, but there aren't any more. She offers to order her some or whatever, and the clerk, she's like, I hope you don't mind, but can I? And she proceeds to try, go to touch her belly, which is weird. Please don't. That's so weird. Anyway, she's talking about, "Oh my God, he's kicking up a storm." So she can feel the kicking too, which is, validating Anna's feelings. But Anna isn't showing at all. She's not showing at all. Anyway, on her way home, she passes the artist formerly known as Adeline on the curb. And she has the driver pull over. Adeline just standing there smirking like, "I see you, we see each other." And Dex walks up and they go hand in hand inside this restaurant or wherever they're going at. And she looking at her like, "He's mine. You made it once, but I got him all the time." And Anna, she jumped back in the car. And I'm like, "What you jumping back in the car? You supposed to be going inside behind him like, what going on?" She go back in the car. And Miss Preacher jumps out of nowhere up against her window like, "Stay away from her." This time, everybody could see Miss Preacher. This time, Kamal saw Miss Preacher too. So it's not just a figment of her imagination. That lady is real. That lady is real. Kamal sees her. Anyway, Anna, she ends up changing her password again, and then she adds an appointment. So she's texting through her calendar, messaging whoever it is doing all of, what is going on? Whoever that is doing all of that, she messages them, and she says, "What do you want?" And then she gets a calendar notification. They done message back, and they said, "I want to warn you. They did something to your baby." She replies, "Did they kill the baby?" And she starts, like sniffing around, like, because she can smell. I don't know what's going on. She starts sniffing around. And outside, hold on. What I'm talking about. Sometimes when I'm writing my notes, I think I'm writing one thing and it turns out it's a whole different thing. And I think that's what's happening here. But anyway, she gets that other notification that her baby isn't dead. They say the baby isn't dead. And she's outside. That's what would now remember. She's sitting outside, like on the lanai, sitting up by her bushes, and she's like, "What is that?" She's sniffing around like, what's happening. And she gets that notification, and when she looks over in the bushes, it's some dead carcass. Whatever it is has been ripped to shreds. And it's covered in maggots. And so that's what she was smelling when she stepped outside to make that call. She was smelling that dead carcass. And standing in the window watching this whole thing is Blanca, with this real weird energy. She's just standing in the window watching her. Until next time. Until next time. The episodes are getting better and better. I don't really care for. Let me not say that. Nah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go on and say it. I don't really care for Emma in this role. I enjoy Emma when she is being the bitch, when she's being the mean girl, when she's being, given that. Like she was great over there on Scream Queens. We love her there. We love her in Coven. I like when she's like, I like that. And she's probably like, I'm sick of being typecast and I don't want to do that. And okay. But I ain't really, don't resonate. Like Sarah would have been great for this. She gives manic, crazy, gaslit type of individual. She's great at that. She's great at that. Sarah would have been good. But I don't know what that working relationship is like between the two of them anymore, because she's not on any of his shows anymore. And it's just like, what the fuck going on? Because I miss Evan. I miss I miss Sarah. I miss Jessica. I miss all of them. It's a shame. Anyway, I miss the old ages. I really do. Anyway, that's all for this. I got another review to do. Let me get off of here. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me BuzzFeed. And I will chat with you later. Peace and light.